Hi Steph, it's December. I haven't uploaded a vlog in a while, so I thought, why not get back into it now at the end of the year? Also, this is just a phase. Don't think too much about it. So today's video is about the things or lessons that I have learned this year. Just a quick disclaimer, these videos or these types of videos are going to be more for me than they are going to be for you, because secretly deep down, I really like looking back years from now on the things I have learned, and to realize how much I've grown or how further I have fallen into despair. Hopefully it's the former. So without any need for any formal transition, let's jump straight into it. Following my attention. Within the last couple of years, I have found this, or felt this natural curiosity towards space exploration, the universe, and human biology, and the stuff that make us us. I don't know why that is. It is just there. There's no particular goal around it. I am just very curious at the moment, and I think I need to be aware of where my attention is going. The only thing I can think about is that I have had an increased amount of existential dread lately, but I can't be sure if it's that or not, with lockdowns and all those things happening. But what really is happening is that it just feels good to explore that at the moment. It just feels like the right thing to be doing. I have been looking at various YouTube channels, and I have also looked at Our Universe on Netflix. I've also put a post out on my Instagram, and I have had wonderful, wonderful comments from so many wonderful people. Also, if there's anyone watching this video that might have something that is easily digestible for a layman like me, I don't know all the scientific terms or terminologies, but any sort of help or aid or articles would be greatly appreciated. Something that has been particularly on my mind lately is the idea of direction and time. It comes from the recent images from the James Webb telescope, in that we can point the telescope in any direction in space, and it will show you the beginning of the universe. It'll show you galaxies as they were billions of years ago. I just find that fascinating, that the further we travel, the closer we are to the beginning, and that is just wonderful. The next thing that has been on my mind is writing poetry. I've had this itch to write poetry. I love the short format. I think that it's great to be able to end things. As an actor, the films I end up being part of can take 2 to 3 years to be completed. This is because of post-production. It just takes a very long time. Sometimes funding dries up and the film never gets made. So poetry gives me that sense of completion, where I am the only person responsible for seeing this project through. There's no inherent structure to a poem. It can be whatever you want it to be. There are no rules. So I can create one in 5 minutes. I can take the next month to create one. And then once it is completed, I think I'm beginning to value that sense of closure. The goal is also not to have amazing, life-changing poetry. The goal is just to have work that is completed. I'll be posting some of them on my blog, as well as experimenting with making them into short films over on this YouTube channel, which brings me to my next point, my memoir. As I am getting older in life, I am realizing more and more that every single person on this planet has a story to tell. You might not think your story is particularly interesting or noteworthy, but what I'm realizing more and more is that every story has value. Every person has value. The reach of your story is not important. It can reach 1 million people, or it can just reach one. I am important in some way. That's why I want this YouTube channel to reflect the story of what it's like to be me. The things I struggle with, the things I enjoy, trying to make sense of the very short time that we have in this, with this flesh body thing, through the mediums of film, photography, writing, vlogs, and hopefully somewhere down the line it can inspire one person to do something wonderful with their lives. And if not, I will happily sit down 30 years from now with my glass of whiskey and relive the story of what it was like to be me, without obviously being too narcissistic about it. In the end, these videos, pictures, and writings are the story of what it's like to be me, frame by frame, pixel by pixel, letter by letter. Steph, see you in January.